G'day. How's it going? Hey, Super. John. How's this lighting? This lighting look good? Man, it's better than yesterday's video. What if I turn that on? Yeah, you see? Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Got your notifications turned on? Good. G'day, Jared. Braden, you coming to the Gold Coast? Well, mate, let me know. I'll whip on down to the casino. I'll be the guy that just looks like a doofus, standing there on his own with no mates. That'll be me. Until you show up, of course. Oh, mate, feeling a bit funny in the old guts. Last night, I just ate way too much. I bought some chocolates and, God, I went to the El Cheapo shop. They've got these Maltesers on sale for $2 a packet. And, well, it's 250 grams for $2, $1.99 each. So I bought 3 bags. And I ate one whole one last night. God, mate. Not good, fellas, not good. And I'll probably eat another one tonight, knowing me. Brother. Yeah. Good morning, Danny. Hey, Monty. What's for breakfast? Well, what time is it? 10:40 nearly. 10:40? Or 10:37 it says up there. That's about right. That's what that clock says. I was going to just cook some eggs. I made an omelette yesterday on my Greg's Kitchen. And whenever I buy like a dozen eggs, I've always got like 3 left over by the end of its expiry date. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and use all these eggs up so I'm not wasting, because I hate to waste. Kodo from Tokyo. Let me say from Simon. He might still be asleep. You like this flannel, do you? Well, I've had this one for probably 20 years. I had another blue one, but it's all ripped and totally got holes all through it. And mate, I'll have to go and get some more flannels, I think. So I'll have to go. I'm pretty sure, Target and Big W sells those, and they're probably only like $8 or something, aren't they? Or I'll go down to like St. Vinny's, the poverty shop, and maybe do something there. Get a cheap one. Might be $5 there. Somebody might have died in it, but that's okay. I'm fine with that, as long as the blood stains have been removed. G'day, Abby. Did I drink last night? Yeah, I had a few beers. I was watching the footy. Actually, I turned the footy on, the AFL. It had already finished. I was like, why do they have an afternoon match and not a night match? But I watched a rugby league match, and yep, that was a tough game, man. That was a really tough game. Oscar, hello from Detroit, Michigan. I've been to Detroit. I loved the color of that lake when it like runs under the bridge. It's like this fluorescent blue, green color. Greg, are you going to get married? Mate, I don't know. I really don't. Who knows, mate? You never know. I mean, I could if I was silly. I have no intentions, but you know, if things change, you never know, mate. You can't say no to anything, really. You could ask me if I was going to, you know, play for the other team. I don't know. I'm guessing no, but no, I doubt it. So where you're from, how many Americans are in here today? It should be heading into the night time for my American viewers. So I thought I'd come on and say g'day. Minnesota. Storm, yeah, the Storm will win the grand final. That old mate. Well, although old mate could be out for that shoulder charge, which to me just looked like a good defensive try stopping tackle. That's so ridiculous. He better get off. Who was that? Slater. Slater better get off, mate, for that one, because that was ridiculous, that decision. Being charged for a shoulder charge, all he did was go and hip and shoulder on him. And then they showed the replay of some other guy doing the same thing. It wasn't even a penalty. That was worse. Yeah, mate. Strength, cobbers. Strength. Mate, how's this lighting? Is the picture nice and clear? To me, this looks like the way to go. I thought I'd try it from, because normally I'll have the computer and that on the microwave and everything in that corner, but it was so flare. It was like really flaring off this. It still is a bit, but it just seems maybe it's a little bit less than it was yesterday. And the picture looks a lot clearer. Even all my stripes don't seem to be moving. So that's good. Toronto, Canada. Play with my ex. How do they do these ones? I don't want to drop these on the floor. So I don't drop them on the floor. Oh no. Oh, tricky. Minnesota. We got Toronto, Canada, Queenslander, New York. Wow. Been there. It's pretty good. I've been there a few times, actually. You might have seen the videos. Sydney. I remembered where I used to live in Sydney. It was Crow's Nest. It's a pretty good spot. It was a good place, that one. Man, that was a good place. West Virginia. Mountain Mama. California. Yeah. Yee-haw. Jakarta. Wow. That's Indonesia, the capital. What's the population of Jakarta? It's got to be 20 million. It's a pretty big city, all cramped in together. When you look on the map of Indonesia, it's a thin thing of islands, but their population's like 130, 140 million people on this tiny little island. And then half of the space is just still forests. Oh, unless it's probably what's that stuff called? Palm oil. That's what it would be nowadays. The Gold Coast. Ronnie's from the Goldie. Houston, Texas. G'day, Tan. You haven't gotten off in 4 days. What, you mean you're working full time for 4 days? Man, you need to give yourself some relief. Houston, Texas. Penrith. West Coast. I'm guessing that's USA. 5:41. Okay. Oh, so it's still early, mate. I should have waited a few more hours then before I jumped on. But I was just bored and I need some breakfast because it's 11:15, so it's more like a brunch. You like this shirt, do you? I've still got my pajamas on underneath. This is my my nice red flannel. I usually like a blue flannel. I prefer the blue flannel on me. But I've got the red one because it's a little bit chilly this morning. So I had to put something just just something light on to warm myself up. Gee, well, my shoulders look massive in this. Man, I do look like a lumberjack. If only I had a chainsaw. Lighting's good. Oh, that's good. Manitoba. First day of fall. Fall. Summer, autumn. You mean autumn? What do they call a fall? Because the leaves fall, I'm guessing. Which makes sense, but why don't you call it autumn? I mean, that's what it is. Connecticut. Sort of like New England. Okay. You notice Aussies like Americans more than Americans like Americans, eh? Winnipeg. Is that like that? Is that one of those step-through motor scooters in Winnipeg? Dallas, Texas. Mate, I would love to go to Texas, mate. Mosul, Iraq. Kurt, come on, mate. You're from every country. You're supposed to have a hot dog, but the family came over. Go. You just put Grego on the big screen, mate. Let them get some good old Aussie culture into them. Saturday night. Yep, Sunday morning here. It's nearly Sunday lunchtime. Longhorns. What time did I wake up? Mate, I woke up this morning really early. It was like 6. It was before 6. It was probably 10 to 6, quarter to 6. I just woke up. And then I thought, oh, I'll try and get back to sleep, but I was too busy playing my phone games. And by the time I'd got through those 15 games, I was wide awake. And I tried to get back. And I said, stuff it. I'll just get up. I can sleep in any time I want. So I'm living the dream. Farmer Greg, that's my name. Farmer Greg, that's my name. Paul Bunyan. Man, it's still under 20 in Melbourne. God, I couldn't stand that. I could not stand it. I hate the cold. If it's going to be cold, it ought to be snowing. If it's not snowing and it's cold, then forget it. Not interested. Post piss up Sarnie. It's 1 a.m. Where are you? Where is it 1 a.m.? Oh, it must be, oh, excuse me, England or something. Thought crime. Oh, well, that's a problem nowadays. Thought crimes. It's actually real nowadays. It's ridiculous. You're a food reviewer. Hey, same here, mate. Pyongyang, North Korea. Come on, mate. They wouldn't even have the internet there. A baby fur seal. Oh, I remember those days when they used to, you see those Canadians. Oh, mate. It was terrible. But, you know, it's an industry. Do you believe the Americanization of Australian culture is a good or bad thing? Well, it's not a bad thing. I actually think that we've slowed down a lot in the Americanization of Australia and all that sort of stuff. Australians just seem to be just themselves nowadays. I mean, we get all that influence just from the TV, but yeah, I still see lots of people walking around without shoes on, just being themselves. But that's probably just Queensland. You know, everyone here is just like, just no shoes. They'll go to the shops like in a singlet, shorts, no shoes, look like they just come from the beach. They're actually in bikinis as well. Through the main shopping centre, there's girls walking through in their bikinis, like G-string ones. So awesome. 40 ounce. Gee, what's that? Oh, what's my phone? What's my thing? Feed me. God, I hate this watch. When it keeps saying, do 25 more steps. So no, I don't want to. And then it nags me. It's like a wife, this watch. It's always nagging me. Go do this. Walk another this bit. It's like, shut up. Do what I want. I've only done 644 steps today, and all I've done is, I don't even know what I've done to do that many steps. I was probably doing some dancing earlier on. Yeah. Playing some Bronski beat. Hit that perfect beat, boy. Do something. Well, what? Oh, there you go. That's all I had to do is do some of that and it made her happy, you see. Do something, you're bored. Well, why don't you go for a walk? Do you an iPhone? No, I've got a Samsung. I'm an Android. I've gone off Apple iPhones. I can go and shove their phones right up their clacker. I used to say I was a poof. Oh, well, you know, maybe in a previous life. It's 2:50 in the morning. You're going to bed. Well, good. So you should, mate. Shouldn't be staying up for me. I'm just heating up the frying pan here. I should get some stuff out too at the freezer. G'day, Tori. Shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, well, you know, I could do that actually. Wouldn't mind doing that. Do I do Brokeback Mountain with Brian the other night? Well, that's for me to know and you to find out. And I doubt you will. Right. I think I've still got a little bit of butter left in this from yesterday. Let's see the old butter situation on this now. Yeah, pretty dismal. I'll still be able to get something out of it though. Waste not, want not. You're from the Central African Republic. Wow, that's amazing. Didn't even know they had that. Excuse me a second. Oh, dearie me. Wow. Someone's playing Megadeth. I can hear them. And they're singing to it. I should put that on later too. Now I feel like listening to Megadeth turned right up real loud. Oh, yeah. What's the song they're listening to? The Pied Piper. Just like the Pied Piper. Which decade was the best? I think was in my life. Well, I mean, when I was growing up, it was sort of the 80s. That was the start of my, you know, going out nightclub and sort of stuff. The 70s was good as a kid. 70s was really good, really simple. Used to go camping all the time. Oh, mate, it was good. 80s, oh, man, 90s was good. I think every decade has something good about it. 2000s probably really wasn't that good. This decade, not even sure if this decade's going that well. I'd say 70s, 80s and 90s are great. Then from 2000 up, it's just, maybe it's because I'm an adult and have responsibilities that it's probably not as great as it was when you had parents just taking care of you, you know. Look at my bed head. So terrible, aren't I? I just don't even care. Yeah, who cares? Brekkie, yep. Just waiting for this to warm up. It's getting warm. I might just have one piece of toast. I don't want to go too hard. I wonder who's listening to that. I think it's up there, my other neighbour who's got the old Megadeth happening. It's good to know. It's good to know my neighbours are into it. Hey. G'day, Mark and Megan. Shave my head, I used to give myself haircuts for about 8 years. I just like a number 4. Saved a lot of money giving myself haircuts. Phil Collins, oh God, I couldn't stand that guy. I really hated that song. I think it was Something in the Air Tonight. I can feel something. Oh, what happened? Oh God, that song just drove me mad. I didn't like it. It's just so depressing. Just something about it, you know. Today is the oldest you've ever been, but it's also the youngest you'll ever be again. Oh, man, you're spinning me out with that logic, man. Can you hear them singing? Your dad has a man crush on me. Oh, that's nice. Can't blame him, can you? Where are you from? Are you Americans or something? Does he like my accent? Or does he like my manliness? My old man grey beard? Okay. How's that? The spatula fits right inside this perfectly. How good is that? They must have designed this butter tub around the spatula. Great designing, Mr. Coles. And that's that tub of butter done and dusted. Throw that in the recycling. We don't have recycling here where I live, which kind of sucks. Usually there's a pub just down the road and they've got bins there. I usually walk down the street with all my recycling in the bags and dump it in their bins. I hope I'm allowed. The picture is blurry and choppy. Is this picture blurry and choppy? Maybe it's looks fine on my computer. It looks like the best it's ever looked ever. No, I've got another thing of butter here. It's full. Oh, that frying pan's going to be hot. Should I get the toast started? These eggs won't take long to cook. Might as well get it on. Doesn't matter about the toast. Oh no, it's way too hot. Oh no, just splattered butter on the floor. Ah, straight. What's it down to now? Put it down to 3. Where do I splat that butter? Ah, goodness me. Now I'm going to have to get out the old easy lift. Give it a spray and a wipe. I could have got the spray and wipe out. Is there anything else? A few spots here. Good. No, I won't be treading butter all through the house. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Will I be watching the AFL Grand Final next week? I sure will. What day is it on? Saturday? I hope so. It's blurry there too. Looks fine a little bit. Yes, blurry. Mate, it's my internet. It's my 0.08 of a megabyte a second upload speed. Yep. Welcome to Australia. Burnt butter. I got some more here. There's always crumbs of something in there. Soggy bread. Oh, beautiful. Put a bit more butter in there. That's a bit better. Turn the temperature down. Who will I go for? I'll actually go for Collingwood, I reckon, which is absolute blasphemy for me. Oh no, I need this. But I will go for them. The butter. Why are they called apartments if they're built together? That's a good question, man. Okay. Let's take a look here. Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. You know, fry some eggs. Yummo. Oh, they're cooked already. Gee, that was quick. They're not actually. Barefoot in the kitchen? Yeah, of course. Why would you wear shoes in the kitchen? I'm inside my house. Even when I go for a walk down the street, I don't have shoes on. Shoes are for like snobs. If you wear shoes, I'm guessing you're a snob. One of those rich people that wears shoes. God, you guys are just so lucky to have shoes. In my day, we didn't even have shoes. We had to like stick our feet up a rabbit's backside to keep our feet warm in winter. True story. Absolute true story. Oh, gee, should I have left that in there? Well, it's obviously burn resistant proof, so that's good. Mate, all you have to do is keep the heat pretty low. Is this toast ready yet? Oh, no. It is. It was stuck in the toaster. So, put some butter on that. Yeah. That should be ready. Get some of that butter down there. Quick flip. Bang. Bang. Turn the frying pan off. Woof. And this is done. I like it nice and gooey in the middle. So that's all you need. Couple of eggs there. Here you go. Some fried eggs. Yum diddly. It's easy to do eggs, mate. Do I need some salt and pepper? Or some tomato sauce? Now these eggs will be so gooey. Yeah, I love the goo. Oh, I love the goo. Look at that goo run out like a volcano. Oh yeah, and this one here. That'll be gooey. Yep, just the way I like it. Spread the goo all over. Now I might put some white pepper on this. Yummo. I won't put some salt because I eat enough salt. I'll taste it first. See if it needs it. This is my breakfast, by the way. Yeah, dear. Beautiful. Hang on. Let me chat a live chat. Love these eggs, mate. Yeah, I was thinking about going to church today. I might go there. I have lots of people that keep inviting me to go, so I should go. Pray to the Lord. Well, I put pepper on it. I don't usually put sauces. Unnecessary calories. Yum. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ogle. Was I supportive of the Vietnam War process when I was a kid? When I was a kid, didn't even know it was on. I was too busy riding my push bike. I was down there riding my push bike, trying to catch guppies in the creek. Why would I have even known about a war? I will put some Tabasco on. There we go. This lid for the Tabasco sauce is broken. Just have to like stick it on. I could put some like plastic underneath. That might help. I'll do that. Get some cling wrap. Tear off a corner. I might even fold it over. It's going to fold. Stick that on, put the broken cap on. That could help. It might help. Well, thanks, Miss Budgie Boo. Mark's a tosser. Very important message from Ms. Budgie Boo. Mark is a tosser. I'll take your word for that. I was almost thinking of timing him out because he's been a bit of a tosser. But he's not being like rude or anything. Stop eating bread. Mate, it's rye bread. It's low GI. It actually helps you burn energy. Rye bread helps you lose weight. God, what are they playing now next door? Why aren't they inviting me over? They're probably doing some day drinking too. Ah, God, bloody hippies. What time is it? 11:11. Isn't that something? What's it? 11:11? The day the war ended or something? Armistice Day? All these silly questions that I'm not answering. That was beautiful. Oh, some more Megadeth. Ketchup is thicker. Ah, okay. Oh, hang on. Trying to go up. Hi, Adrian. Good boy, Mark. Hey, Robert. Is there anything that I learnt in high school that is useful in my life now? No. No. I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything I learnt in high school that that I use now. Which is kind of sad, really, isn't it? I'm sure I learned something. Maybe today, maybe how to do a tongue and groove in a workshop in making a wooden table. I've got one under the desk there that I made in high school, and I'll show it to you. It's so good. Have a look at this. It's a bit dusty. Look at this table that I made in high school. I still got it. I did the tiling on it, all the groove joints there. It's not bad. It's got a drawer. I got this handle put on. Ugh. Why isn't this opening? Ugh. Oh, that's because I'm holding it underneath. Pretty good, huh? Have a look what I found inside. This is my bracelet that I wore in India. It's a Sikh bracelet. It's what all the Sikhs wear. So that was my cool bracelet. I should start wearing that. And have a look what else I found. My old Motorola. This was, probably still is, the best phone. Actually, I wouldn't mind one of these without all the gizmos and stuff on. That phone was so cool, man. Look how tiny it is, mate. It fits anywhere. That was like, bring. G'day. How's it going? Yeah, that's right, Carver. How much? A couple of ounces? No worries, I'll be around. Love that phone. It still works too. Miss Budgie Boo. Oh, thanks, man. You're welcome. Wow, getting paid to tell people off. Huh. I could be a bouncer. A security guard. I'd be getting paid to tell people off all the time. Thanks, Ms. Budgie Boo. Budgie Boo. Appreciate that. Yes, this is a Fitbit I've got here. You're a teacher and you say it all the time. Seriously, I mean, what did I learn in high school? What else have I got in this drawer? Anything I probably shouldn't? Yeah. Probably one of the most useless things that I have in there now is this Korg tuner, guitar tuner. And you just get an app for it now. You don't even need a tuner anymore. Oh, it's still, battery's still working. How good's that? Am I going to tune my guitar with this thing? See if it sounds, see how far off it is from my app on my phone. When I'm going to Aldi, no, I'm done with Aldi. Like, their products just aren't good enough. Their tuner's all right. They do a good chocolate. Their meat's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, there's things that are cheaper there, but mate, they just don't have they don't have the delicatessen section. I want the delicatessen section. And I don't like their dairy either. I don't like their cheese products. I don't like their, their yogurts. Like the products there, just their dairy products just don't agree with me. You like this table there? Well, that's pretty good. Probably got the date on it somewhere that I made it. Let's see. 1983. That's when I made it, 1983. 18th of November, 1983. I made that. What else have I got in here? And your soul. That's very important. Don't know why I would have required that. Oh, a harmonica. Not bad, huh? Seeing I haven't played it in like 15 years. How good's that? You were 12 in 83, yeah? I wasn't far behind. You and your dad sacked for another 7. Wow, you're a young fella, Uncle Rico. Man, I should be Grandpa Greg. Brian coming over later for a dump? Mate, he spends enough time in my toilet. I don't know what he's doing in there. He's always in there. He's got the bladder the size of a grape, old Brian. You were 1 year old in 83. Gee, you're a young spring chicken, Hazel. It's quite an old person's name too, Hazel. I've got an auntie, Hazel. Well, I had one. That's probably in the 20s. That name Hazel was around. You were in the army in 83. Yeah, that's when I probably should have joined the army straight out of school. Put me in line. Now, one of my friends, his son goes to some university in Canberra. He's doing like studying something, but he's at where they study to be lieutenants, and he's at the army college. He gets paid like 40 grand a year to study university full time and do just other things. Mate, he's going overseas all the time. He makes more money than me studying, and he's only like 19 years old. Crazy. Wish I'd done that now. You're hungover, are you? Oh, well. The KFC bucket. Yeah, man. Ooh, that was some good tucker, mate. Good tucker. You were named after your grandmother. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Can you be a monitor? A montor? You can be whatever you like, Riley. What age are my subscribers? You're 23, 24, and you've been subbed for 3 years. Well, I don't know how old. I think most of them are about 40-ish. My analytics say that mostly they are between 25 and probably 45, or 25 to 55, 70% males. Born in 93. Wow, you are young. Found any work yet? No, not yet. Not yet. Haven't been trying too hard. Been too busy, like doing stuff. Going down the farm, then I've got to go fishing, and then I've got to go for my walk. I'll get some soon. I'll have to soon. The way that the revenue is going right now and the views, yeah, everyone's suffering now. So I'll get there. Went to the fruit and veg shop the other day, and I said, "Do they need anyone?" And they said no. And then the Chinese food shop, they just opened. So I went in there and I say, "Oh, do you need a shop assistant?" They said, "Oh no, we sort of need someone like Chinese." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's wasted. That's wasted." But very understandable in the Chinese food shop or the Asian food shop, because I'll know, "Do you have this thing?" She'll go straight to it. I'll be scratching my head for like half an hour. Hindsight is better than foresight. Well, at least hindsight's 100% correct, isn't it? 41. Good on you, Rust. You're from Bangkok. And your channel name's Aussie Thai Bangkok. Well, that makes sense. You're 44. Oh, you're a spring chicken. I wish I was 44 again. 47. What do I think of Scott Morrison? Who is that? Is he the new Prime Minister, ScoMo? I don't know. I don't watch the news. I wouldn't even have the faintest idea. 28, Rocky. You always thought that all my subs are in their 20s. No. Like most of the people, they sort of relate to me because I am a bit older. Although, there might be someone with daddy issues that's watching. Or just someone that likes the advice from an older person who's been there and done that and lived through all those sorts of things and wants to know what to avoid in life and probably what to do, I'd say, if I was to give advice, I'd say go to university and study accountancy. That's what I'll be telling my kid if I ever had one. Never seen a poor accountant. Where will I retire? I reckon I'm looking at a farm right about now. I'd sell all this, go and get a few acres away from everyone and everything in the middle of, not too far away, 20 Ks maybe from a town, grow my own fruit and veg, go off the grid, get plug in for your internet thing, somewhere close to a tower, so at least I have mobile range there. You can go off the grid. You get water tanks, then you get like a nice big solar panels, get like 10 kilowatts and nice battery packs. Live off that. Yeah, and I can still do my YouTube from there. Maybe get a couple of cows. That'd be all right. Or some alpacas or something. I don't know. Get some chickens. You'd cook on the gas barbecue or gas stove and oven. So surely you wouldn't have to use that much electricity. So, or I could just like buy one of those, like sell this place and then buy a like a big camper van and just start driving. Just keep driving until they take my license off me. And then I'll just park the camper van in a rest stop somewhere and then just live there. Accountants' jobs are getting automated soon. Oh, well, don't become an accountant. Actually, I'd be doing a trade. I'd be doing probably a Sparky or maybe a plumber, although you only do plumbing for new buildings, not like existing, because you don't want to be doing that. But at least a Sparky, they get good money, pretty easy. You're 33, you've been watching for 10 years. You've been watching me for 10 years. You've seen me gone from that nice, handsome, fit, like just rugged Aussie man to like this old, graying, well, I was angry back then. More mellow, placid. Wow. You still watch me? YouTube's full of rubbish now, mate, I know. It's absolutely gone right down the clackers, hasn't it? Engineering, yeah, engineering's, you need to be too smart for that though, 700. I think you got to be smart to be an engineer. There's some good money though. Just join the Navy. Go and get paid to get a degree in something or learn a trade. That's what I'd be doing. You bought a house on 40 acres near Harvey Bay. Got dogs, goats, horses. Oh, you're living the dream, Hazel. Oh, that's what I want. 40 acres would probably be enough. I've been looking at some places, 250 acres. I think that's too much. As long as it was fenced. They've got dams, but they haven't got houses on it. So you'd have to put like a kit home. I've been looking at kit homes. You can get a little 3-bed kit home for about 35,000. Then you'd need to get a septic tank. That's about 12. You'd have to run power. That could cost anywhere up to 10 to 20,000. So that 35 has gone to 45, which has just gone up to 60. But that's pretty much all you'd need then. So it costs you about 60, probably 70, let's face it. So they might not even come with a kitchen or bathroom, proper one. So let's say 80. Oh God. Rightio, well, 80,000. The 200 acres, or if it was 40 acres, you can get that for about 150. So that's like 230 grand. You got a house on some property, mate. That'd be awesome. Harvey Bay. My Harvey Bay, that's up near Bundaberg, isn't it? I should start looking up that way. I've been looking northern New South Wales. G'day, the SWAT. Would I describe myself politically as socially right-wing, but economically left-wing? No, I wouldn't. I'm a centrist. I'm more centre. Although I've done the things and it says I'm left, but I wouldn't describe myself as a lefty. No way, mate. No, I'm going more towards the right now. Just like in Asia, they're more like they're more right. Get rid of all these dole bludgers. Cut the dole off for them. I don't care. It's not my problem. Go and do something. We just hand out money, like hand over fist to people not to work. And there should be, and then people make a career from being a dole bludger. Get off your ass, mate. Do something. Let's watch the thumbs down come up. You were going to go back to uni. It costs you 20 grand a year. Yeah, exactly. So you leave uni with $80,000 in debt, which is going to cost you probably 150,000 once you paid it off. Mate, you might as well. How long are you going to work to do that? You know, I never went to uni. I probably should have, but well. You want to see my fridge? I'll do a fridge tour one day. You wouldn't be able to get even close to it. That's as close as it'll get. Hey, Belinda. Oh, excuse me. You're drunk as a fart in Ireland. Oh, oh, that's no good. Drunk as a fart. It's pretty drunk. A time limit for the dial. Yeah. I know in Singapore's got it really well worked out. Like there's no homeless people there. Everyone has an apartment because they use their superannuation as a deposit for a house or an apartment. But if you sell that apartment or whatever, then the amount that you used has to go back into your superannuation account. I mean, it's so simple and so easy. I don't know why they don't do it here. You reckon that Vegemite sandwich video is a total classic? Amazing. G'day, Marcos. You're still paying off your second master's degree after a career at IBM. Well, you're probably on some good coin. That's the benefit. I mean, if you're studying to be a doctor and you're making $500,000 a year, then, you know, it's probably worth it, isn't it? You get cut off unemployment benefits after 99 weeks. Gee, that's a long time. That is a long time to be unemployed. I guess, you know, I've been working for myself for probably 13 years now. So I just can't see why everyone else can't. You know, I steered some other guys that I know into just mowing lawns for a living, and you can make a good living mowing people's lawns. All you have to do is buy a lawnmower. You can pick one up somewhere for the cheapest chips. Only I can take the piss out of your accent. Oh, tort. The Persian atheist. My parents are immigrants, So I don't really know any Australian culture in terms of good music, movies, festivals. Yeah, we don't really have too much. Be good if they could create more jobs. Well, you can't just create more jobs, can you? That's what Labor would do. They'd create jobs in the public servant for just people sitting around doing nothing. You see, I'm reading every single comment. I'm the best. Well, I'm not reading every single one, but I'm trying. Mrs. Burby, I had a chat with Ms. Burby the other day. She's doing so well. Hi, Greg. Niagara Falls, Canada here. Wow. Even Niagara Falls has got the internet. That's pretty good. I have been to Niagara Falls once. It was mighty impressive. Yeah, Singapore does do a lot of things really well, and our government should be using their ideas. The only problem is here, our minimum wage is too high. That's the problem. It's way too high, which is good, but if you're a business owner, it's probably not so good, especially small business. Yes, I know. I don't know people's personal lives, blah, blah, blah. I realise that. Everyone's different. There's a lot of people out there that can work that just choose not to. I know very well that this is a fact. From personal experience, I know this. That's why I'm sort of against it. Because people that can work aren't, because the government is just handing them money. I know this to be true. 20 push-ups, mate. You know, every time I go for my beach walks, I stop and I do push-ups until I can't do any more. I can normally get 30 out, and then the next time I do it, it's about 20, and then the next one's about 15, and then it's like 10, and then, but I'm trying to get the old, the chest happening. I've already done the eggs, mate. I've already finished those. What is the meaning of life? Well, reproduction. It's pretty much everyone, that's what every single thing on the planet does, and that's what its main job is to reproduce and keep the species, whatever species, going. So that's what I reckon. What's the minimum wage here? I don't know, it could be like $15 or $17 or yeah, I think if you're like 14 or 15, it's like could be $15. I don't know. Normally it's, if I was going to pay someone to mow my to work for me as a lawnmower, you'd be paying them $20, $25 an hour. To drive a tractor on the farm, they pay $25 to $30 an hour. What's my favorite seafood? I love salmon. Oh, I love salmon. Just wish I could afford it. Still can't get over the fact that Australian salmon in Malaysia is $10 a kilo, and here it's $27 a kilo. If it was $10 a kilo salmon here, I would eat it 5 nights a week. I would be eating it all the time. I love salmon. I just can't afford it. 27, I mean, it just costs like $8 for like a piece like this big. And it's like, dude, I'm not paying $8 for that. So which sucks because I'd really love to eat it. Plus, being a tight ass doesn't help. I just wish I wasn't such a tight ass. But if I wanted that, I'd want a piece like that big. It'd be $10. It'd be each meal. It could be costing me $12. Times that by 7. There's this is $84 just on dinners. No, can't do that. I can, but I choose not to. Am I going to go live on the AFL Grand Final? Well, I don't know. If I'm home alone, I will. I'll probably go to the pub, though. Watch it there. Just see what's going on. Probably to the casino, maybe. I don't even know when it's on. Is it next Saturday? You had 18 months off work due to illness. Oh, man. And you couldn't get any benefits. Wow, that'd suck. I think at least here, they give you something. Host a grand final day with focus on the snacks, mate. It'd be Arnott's Shapes, Jats crackers, and dips from the Black Swan or something, or Coles home brand dips. I'd go to the Magnum shop where I buy these cheap things here. They usually have some sort of cheap cheese that's like the expiry date's already gone past. When are you coming to the States? Mate, I don't know. My friend's trying to get me to come. I've been waiting for him to get his kitchen fixed up in his house. Apparently, he's getting it done now. He bought a house, and then typical like male. Right, I'm getting a new kitchen. First thing he does is rip out the kitchen and the bathroom. 2 years later, he's bathing under a hose and he's cooking on the barbecue outside. It's like, dude, what are you doing, sunshine? Get that kitchen sorted out already. Why did he even pull it out? I don't know. The kitchen was great. Yeah, men. God, they're useless, aren't they? Costco chickens. Yeah, Costco. Have to pay to shop. No. $84 for 3 hours driving. Well, when I was gardening, I used to charge like $65 an hour. How much do you charge, mate? $65 an hour. Oh, okay. No, normally it was judges and lawyers and doctors that I was working for, so they didn't even flinch at that. Or they wouldn't ask, and then I'd send them the bill. They wouldn't even ask how much I charged, and then I'd send them the bill. It'd be at $65 an hour. And they just kept calling me back. So I was like, rightio, that's good. But if it was some old lady or something, I'd charge $35 an hour. But still, I was talking to the lady at the fruit shop yesterday. She said this person that she gets to do her garden charges $35 an hour, but she gives him $55. There's good money in gardening. Probably need it to pay for all your chiropractic work later on once you've stuffed your back. Oh, excuse me. $60 a year to shop at Costco. I would never pay money to shop somewhere. Even if, unless it was like right next door to me and everything was like half the normal price and the products that they sold were top notch. Otherwise, no. Would I go on a one-way trip to Mars? Well, I don't know. Can I go via Snickers? Oh, God, I'm not funny. Men are useless and we smell bad. Oh, God, who died? How many hours per job? Oh, mate, I'd pull it out to 3. I'd charge like $200 a job. I'd only do one a day. That was enough. 4 days a week. And I was doing YouTube on the side as well. Sometimes it was 5 days a week. You can make good money, mate. You can pull $400 a day easy gardening. Not easy because it was hard work. The Reserve Bank of Australia found no evidence a small increase in minimum wage causes a loss of jobs or reduction in workers' hours. Yeah, I don't believe that either. I always see like these people going, "Oh, you put the wages up, people will start losing their jobs." Blah, blah. And I'm thinking, no, they won't. It's just a fallacy, I reckon, because there's no evidence to show that it does. Or is there? I wouldn't know because I don't care. I have many fans in Canada. Oh, that's good. I do like Canada. Canada. Where have I been there? I've been to the East Coast, no, West Coast, and Niagara Falls, and somewhere in the middle. Poutine. Greg's favourite muscle car. Mate, I'm just not even into cars. Somebody gave me, I'd get a Bentley. If somebody just gave me, it said, you can have whatever car you want, and all servicing and costs and insurance and registration is paid for as long as you have it. I get a Bentley. You see me cruising in that Bentley? Oh yeah. Other than that, I've been looking at Kia Sportages and Hyundai. What are those other things? Tucson's. Mate, 7 years warranty. That's what I'd be going. I'd be going for something with a good warranty. And the Hyundais, mate, you see heaps of old ones around, and that's always a good sign. If there's heaps of old cars around of a certain style, a certain type, they're built to last. How come I don't do gardening? Because I hurt my back. I bulged a disc in my back, like in my lower back here. Oh, mate, that was 3 months. I was out. I couldn't even work for 3 months. I didn't have any insurance. I didn't go on Centrelink at all. Luckily for me, I was still earning like enough from YouTube at that stage, enough to like pay my rent and get me food and everything. Otherwise, I would have been up Pooh Creek. But yeah, my body's sort of, it was just too, I just had, the bulge disc really, that really was like so painful. It was like a nightmare for 3 months. I'm very hot, am I, William? Well, thank you very much. I'm sure you're gorgeous as well. Okay. Anything else happening? Hickory Creek, Texas. Wonder how much a farm in Texas would cost. Maybe I should buy some property in the USA. You'd probably pick up a house on 100 acres for probably like $20,000 or something ridiculously cheap over there. Oh, mate. That's what I'll be getting. Imagine that, moving into some cheap old place that's a livable house that's dirt cheap. Mate, I'd be retired. As long as it had the internet, I would definitely be retired by that stage. It'd be absolutely living the dream. How much is a farm in America? Then I'll go and move there. Find myself a good Texas woman. I'm cooking bacon and eggs. No, I had some eggs before. Look, I even licked the plate. I didn't. I washed that, but I got the frying pan over there. I've already eaten. You already missed it. I could cook another egg though. What time is it? 11:50. Well, it's nearly lunchtime. Maybe I should make something. Is that Brian over there? Is that Brian? God. No, I think that's his missus. She's a washing machine, mate. She does about 1,000 loads of washing every day. I see it hanging up there. "30 miles north of Dallas." Oh, God, what? Is there a cheap farm there? Montreal. Yeah, I could go there. It's probably a bit cold for me. I don't like the cold. I like it hot and wet, which is good when you're with a woman, but not when you're in the jungle. Oh, the University of Melbourne found we would save $10,000 per year when calculated over 20 years if we housed our homeless people. Well, I wouldn't want a homeless person living here. Well, especially if they were like an alcoholic one. No. I mean, Brian's bad enough. Came over the other night and I thought he was going to try and hit me up to spend a few days here. I'm like, no. No, Brian. Is he over there? There's some movement over there. Poor old Brian. Your house, $450K with a small yard, a small front yard, decent back. Is that 450 US dollars? Gee. I like a house on a canal here, but they're $1 million. Well, I mean, I mentioned that Bentley. Yeah, I mean, if somebody gave me one, I'd be selling it. That's for sure. Might get a couple of 100,000 for it, then I'd buy that farm. Then I'd get like a Hilux or something. Yeah, Hilux. Maybe. $400K. Well, here I can get, yeah, I mean, I've been looking at farms, but to get a decent one would be a little expensive with a house on it and power and everything there. But still less than probably what this apartment's worth. So I'd be better off. What do I do in my free time, mate? I'm doing this. What else do I do? Well, I do fishing. I like fishing, which reminds me. Oh, I better take some bait out of the freezer to defrost. I'll go fishing later on this afternoon. Did I cook yet? Yes, Japco. Already cooked, but I could make something else. Well, what else would you like me to make? Let me know. Oh, I've been going for an hour and 10, 19 minutes. My legs will start giving up soon and my back will start hurting unless I start hitting the ibuprofens. That might help. Yeah, I can't really stand up. I can stand up for a few hours, and I can walk for a bit, but yeah. What's something easy I can make? That's like small. I don't want to be eating too much, you know. I'm on a diet. Maybe I can get one piece of bread, cut it in half, and do like a half toasted sandwich. So it's not too much. What's my net worth? Let's see. Probably negative $20,000. But like someone just said, I am priceless. A banana cake. See, when I'm here, I can like see people walking. There's some old man there walking down. See? Have a look. There he goes. Oh, he just missed it. Get out of my front yard, old man. Hey! Stop stealing my oranges. Cheese and tomato cheese. Actually, I did get an extra tomato. Did I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I've got them over here in my fruit bowl. These ones are they look really nice, but when you cut it open, it's got like white stuff through there. Let's see. Ta-da! Pretty good, huh? Here we go. 1 onion and 2 tomatoes. Oh, wow. How cool am I? Look at that. One hand like, oh no! What's the tomato? One hand like that. Then swap to the other. Oh. And then back to 3. Pretty impressive, huh? Pretty impressive. Just sit there like this, impressing people. Yep. What are you doing? Juggling. G'day, New England. Do I really want? I'm really not that hungry though. I just had 2 eggs. And I don't like eating just for the sake of eating. I mean, I'd just be wasting from some food. I'm very conscious about my food intake and how much food is going in, and then how much energy I'm expending, and then, you know, how much food's coming out. It's getting a bit warm in here now. Oh, I made this shirt my pajama shirt because the sleeves are so short. I thought it looked a little bit too, I'm pretty sure the bottom, was that sweat? Oh my God, no wonder. It's starting to sweat. Oh God, I can't show my sweat stains like that. It's embarrassing. Well, maybe I could stand at the mall and start juggling. I could also be one of those people at the mall that walks around with an orange juice bottle and starts yelling at lampposts. Have you seen those ones? There's a few of those around in Casino, New South Wales. I saw a few of them. And Lismore. Hey, Connor, how's it going? Canned spinach. Well, I don't know if that's a thing. I'm pretty sure Popeye had it. Just have a pint. Oh, yeah. Still too early for that. Midday. And it is Sunday. Is it Sunday? Yeah, my computer's saying it's Sunday. So, yeah, I don't know how many I'll have today. Maybe 1. Bob Catter. Bob Katter has got the best hats in politics. I love his hats, mate. He knows how to wear a hat. Who wears PJs? Me. I struggle sleeping without some sort of... If I'm in bed without a shirt on, I just feel really chilled and cold. So I just at least have a shirt on, and it's like wearing a blanket, except without the blanket on. So it's more freedom. It is still cool here at night time. I think it was like down to 15 or 13 degrees or something. You want to see those stains? Whereabouts, Maggie? Which stains are you talking about? Do I have Netflix? Yep. Yeah, I got Netflix. Free. A free Netflix account. Never even watch it. Because I don't even watch TV, really. I only watch like the sport. And normally, most of the time, I'm just watching YouTube videos. I guess I could watch YouTube on Netflix, couldn't I? But it takes too long to type through that thing, you know. Yeah. I haven't got time for that. Just jump on my computer, go to my subscriptions. There'll be like 2 videos there sitting there waiting because no one uploads anymore. And then I'll just sit on YouTube just cursing at the screen. I'll be looking at my analytics going, God. And then I'm on Social Blade, just making sure everyone else is doing as badly as I am, and then be doing some live streaming. Your photo, the friend is because I ate my spinach. G'day, Willis. Icarus. Watch Icarus documentary? Yeah, I should start getting more into that. I just don't like sitting in front of the TV. I sat in front of the TV until the internet came along for most of my life. So now it's like, you know what? I don't want to. I'd rather get my entertainment from reality by going for a walk and just watching some bird fly past. Or just walking along and sussing out, like in people's gardens, like checking out, you know, if there's any plants that might be able to like just take a little snip off and then stick it in a pot and start growing your own. Or just getting some like ideas. Yeah, just looking for little lizards or something. That's what I like looking for. Wildlife. I should be like on Totally Wild. Could have been one of those TV presenters on there, just showing like a lizard or trying to catch a mosquito or something. That would have been awesome. Love doing that. Do I think YouTube is dying? Well, they tell me it's not, but from all indications from everyone that I've seen and I look at, most people's views are going down and everyone's revenue is going down, which means that YouTube's revenue is going down and their view and watch times are going down. That's all I can assume. But, you know, maybe they're doing all right. I don't know. I just don't know. I just went through a good stage before. And like you have one video that's really popular and you're thinking, oh, mate, this is awesome. And then suddenly it goes down again, back to normal. And it's like, ah, damn it. But I've pretty much stayed pretty level. If you jump on Social Blade and look up Greg's Kitchen, you can sort of see my graph is always, it's always like this, but it's still going on the upward projectile. Whereas most others were up here and they're all just going down like that. So I think like some of these channels have got heaps of subscribers and like aren't getting any views anymore. I think like a lot of those ones are in networks. So I've got a feeling that the networks were just buying views and buying subscribers or buying subscribers or something. And now the networks really can't do that anymore. And so all these people that have got these hundreds of thousands of subs just aren't getting the views that they used to. That's my conspiracy theory, at least. See, I never joined a network. I've always just thought, I'm not doing a network. I'm just going to do it all on my own. That's the way I roll. Just do it on my own and then fail. Maybe, if I joined a network, I could have a million subscribers and still be getting crappy views. Or I could be getting more views. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know why YouTube would be going down. I mean, the music side of YouTube would be pretty good. I think they're still getting like 1 billion views a day or 2 billion views a day. They're sort of going in more into education on YouTube now. They're sort of looking at using it as an education tool. I mean, but it's a tool for everything. I love YouTube. Twitch. Yeah, I have to look into Twitch. I don't know how it works, how Twitch works. I guess you put up a notification saying, I'm going live on Twitch, and then just hope people know what a Twitch is. I don't know how Twitch works. Yeah, mate, you missed a fried egg. Do you want me to fry another egg? Just slurp it through a straw. I mean, these eggs are only the size of a quail's egg. I'll cook another egg, okay? How does that sound? So I'll put the medium, I'll put that on 3, put that heat on medium. Get rid of these things. That's a bit of leftover egg. Crunchy. Yum. Watch me to the end of days, will you, Morris? That's nice. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, and then you'll get some, millions of subs, crap all views, and then you'll get someone that's got 50,000 subs who gets 50,000 views a video. So it's a tough gig, but I mean, what I'm doing, it's all about sharing. That's where the views come. So it's all about sharing your videos. Or if your videos are shareable. Like on this channel, they're not shareable. People still share them, but they're really not shareable. On my cooking channel, yeah, they are shareable, but they're not like, nobody's going to share me cooking something for 10 minutes. If it was one of those like quick 1-minute videos, then they'll probably share it more and I'll probably make more money. But mate, that's not what I'm about. I'm more about trying to entertain people, just trying to make people laugh and make them happy. G'day, Mo, man. What's going on with Uncle Rico? What's up, Uncle? Even though you're too young to even be an uncle. Oh, no, you're probably not, actually. Why don't I make a cooking and music video? I've seen someone do that before. Make an omelette. No, I made an omelette yesterday on my Greg's Kitchen channel. Turned out perfect, mate. A bacon omelette. Go and check it out. It's 1 hour long, so you'll have to sit there for a while, but it's fully entertaining. Oh, you're in Western Australia. Going to get some breakfast. No worries, mate. Do I drink beer in the morning? No. I usually wait until 4 o'clock if I ever have one of those. Oh, Tradie Chev's in the house. 1G, 1J, yeah, you probably share those ones. have millions of views for two apes making love. As soon as I saw that, I saw these monkeys. I was in Ubud in Bali, and there's a monkey forest there, and I hate monkeys. I'm not a fan of monkeys. Like they're jumping on people. I'm thinking, you come near me, monkey, and I'll tell you what, you'll have a fight on your hands. And I just saw these monkeys, like they just go up and start like banging other monkeys. So I thought I'd film one. And I thought this has got to be YouTube gold. This has got to be YouTube gold. And one of them walked up, did it, and I was like, right. As soon as I get home, I'm uploading that. 4 million views. I knew it was going to be gold. I think most of the time, though, that video was demonetized. So, damn it. I did make quite a bit on that dead possum stuck in the thing, though. That's bought me many a beer, that video. Yeah, 4 nephews. Huh. I got, how many nephews have I got? I got 4 nephews too. See you, Robert. Yeah, they steal stuff from tourists. Yeah, and they'll come up, and I'm just scared of monkeys because you know, you just don't know, do you? One of them could just come up and bite your face. You hear about that chimpanzee that bit that lady's face off, and yeah, I just don't trust them. And when we're sitting at the breakfast buffet, there's like monkeys. They have a man there, have a couple of guys with sticks, because the monkeys will just come in, run across the buffet and start grabbing food. And once you see that, you're like, nah, I'm not eating any more of this. But they've got guys there just with sticks, like just bang, you know, whoosh, trying to get rid of these monkeys off the buffet. Do I cook bacon and eggs daily? No. That's usually maybe 1 day a week or 1 day a fortnight. A fortnight being 2 weeks. Hey, Brizzy. Oh, there's lots of dramas happening there in the thingy section. I'm staying out of it. Right. Oh wow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still got half a dozen eggs left. Good. Okay. I'll fry up another egg for you. Okay. To show you how easy it is. I'll get it in nice and close too. I'll drop the tripod. I'll tilt this up nice and close. Now there's still some butter in there from last time. It's probably not hot enough. It doesn't matter. Now my element here always leans towards this side of the pan. Because it must be a bit wonky or something. But that's okay, because then the eggs always cook down that end. So that's kind of fine. So let's crack this. Hopefully it's hot enough. Mmm. Yum. I could try something really tricky with this, you know. Maybe I could just sprinkle. You know what? I will. I like trying different things. I might even crack some pepper over that. Not sure how the lighting is for this. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, that was so close. The computer, I had the computer on a box and it just nearly fell off. Let me see how I can get this. That lighting's a bit better. So I'll get some Tabasco, actually. I'll whack that on. Pre-Tabasco. Oh, yeah. Yum. You know what I might try? Some cheese. Let's see how that goes. Put it in that goo. Well, that's pretty much already cooked on one side. I'll turn the heat off now because I don't really need that anymore. I need one of those spatulas that's like thinner than this. It's too thick, this spatula. Is this right? You can see the leg of that tripod, can't you? Right, here we go. Oh, no. Just quick flip. The residual heat in the pan will cook that. And boof! That will be done to my liking already. So I can take this off now. That's how fast it is to cook a fried egg. Ooh. Hopefully it's still moving. Yeah. Yumma. The cheese is melted there. I can use that up. I'll flip this over, see what it looks like. Yumma. I guess some of this cheese. Yum diddly. How was that? You satisfied? Let me just set this back up. Lock those legs in. I'm really liking this Logitech thing. Logitech, what's it called? Cam. Right, where's that fork? See if it's got some goo left in the middle, because you know how much I love my goo. Oh, right. Oh, that cheese has already gone hard and crusty. Let's see how gooey this is. Oh, yeah, I love the goo. Look at that. It's like a lake, an orange lake of heaven. So this has got the Tabasco, pepper, and cheese. Beautiful. Making you hungry, eh, Jonathan? Well, go and cook an egg, mate. See how easy it is. Medium heat. Cook it until the outside's white. A quick flip. Done. Just to get rid of that other goo on the other side. Yum. Hint of Tabasco in there was nice. The cheese on it, beautiful. Raw eggs cause plagues. Ah, well. Yeah, you got to die of something, mate. don't eat eggs very often. I don't eat eggs very often either. Like I rarely eat eggs. Unless it's bacon, unless I'm cooking bacon, I won't even eat eggs, just normally. That's why I've got to throw some eggs out because they've expired because I just don't eat them. But they are packed full of protein, and protein is very important. G'day, Corey. Yeah, no toast today. I've already had some toast. I don't need any more carbs. Hi from Yolanda. Oh, hi, Yolanda. How's it going? You just had the KFC bucket. Oh, yum. I'd love to go and get another one of those, but at $12.95, that's too steep for me. Plus, it's got that lousy bread roll. What I would normally do if I'd bought that bucket, I would probably eat one piece of chicken and the chips and the potato and gravy. I'd throw that bread roll out. I'd let the ibis or the pigeons eat that, and then I'd take those 3 pieces home, and then I'd have one later on that night. Just microwave it, get it all bubbling, and then the next day I'll probably have another piece. And then maybe if it lasted the 3rd day, then I'd have another piece just microwaved. I'm waiting for those $10 popcorn buckets to come back. Oh, I love that. Oh, mate, I'll buy one like that. It's probably the only thing I would ever buy again. Who's fighting in the chat, mate? I'm just ignoring the fights. They're big grown men. They can look after themselves. Fondue, yes. I actually had a good idea for a fondue. I won't tell you because someone else might steal it, but yeah, because I used to live in Switzerland for 6 months, and we'd always be going to the fondue places and eating the fondue at the fondue restaurant up in there and on a hill overlooking snow-capped mountains. God, I miss Switzerland. Oh, I'd love to go and live there. Such an awesome place. It's just so beautiful. It's the exact opposite of Australia. It's just green and mountainous with like big high peaks with snow on it. Oh, I wonder if I could buy a farm there and have cows that have bells around their necks. I'll have a look online. I'm sure that the land would be very expensive. You got a BLT with a tiger roll. Oh, that sounds nice, Robert. I've done a BLT recipe on my Greg's Kitchen. Man, that tasted so good. Yum. 10:20 p.m. in Montreal. Good, good. Hope you're starting to get a little bit tipsy. Georgia. I have been to Carl's Jr. already. There is a Taco Bell in Brisbane, which I haven't been to yet. I keep saying next time I go up there, but it's like an hour's drive, and I'm not just going to drive there just to do a review because it'd cost me, that review would cost me $50 to make, and I'd probably only make $10 off it. And because it's a business, I've got to make sure that, I'm not overextending myself. No, I never got to fire a gun in Switzerland. I saw them, though. Go for a swim. I wonder what the temperature is. Let's get my phone for a second. Might have warmed up. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. says it's 22.8 degrees. That's what it says. So 23 degrees at the moment, so it's not exactly a hot day. Wow, it's getting cold for the rest of the week too. 13 to 23, 13 to 20, 11 to 23, 11 to 24, 14 to 27, 15 to 27. So it's warming up for next weekend. Okay, but this week's going to be, low 20s. That's pretty cold for here, especially at this time of the year. Switzerland, yeah, I guess it is pretty expensive. It's nice though. Would I get a kangaroo? If I owned a farm, I'd have 3 kangaroos. They'd be just running around on it. I'll probably have to start shooting them because they'd be eating my alpaca food. But I couldn't shoot a kangaroo. Have I ever watched South Park? I have watched it, but I'm not like a huge fan of it. Why don't I make a hot dog for lunch? Well, I don't have any hot dogs. I got some sausages, but they're frozen. Have to defrost them. So maybe tomorrow if I defrosted them. Hazy. Rob, hazy. Hi, Greg from Ebony and Marcos and Shaz. Hi, Ebony and Marcos and Shaz. How's it going? Do I do YouTube as my full-time job? Yep. I do now. Still pays the bills. Thanks to the help of some people as well on my Patreons, they help. That pays my that pays for pretty much most of my bills, like my YouTube sort of bills. A 5 thumbs downs, is that all? Yeah. I got 49 thumbs up, it says. See if I can get to 50. Okay, let's see if I can get 50 thumbs up here, 50 thumbs up, 50 thumbs up, 50 thumbs up, 50 thumbs up. Come on, 50. Come on, 50. Come on, 50. Well. 53! Woohoo! I only wanted 50 though. 58! Well, let's see if I can get a 60. That would be good. Imagine getting to 60. I would feel like the biggest man in the world if it got... Oh, it's got the 60! Yes. I feel like I'm this tall now. Every YouTube video you see in the US, the houses and the blocks are always massive. Yeah, I know. It probably only costs like $105,000 for one of those big, huge mansions on 20 acres in America. That's what we think here in Australia anyway. They're just cheap. You can get a full-on huge cattle station for about 100 grand. And because America is like 10, 15 generations old, there must be a lot of old money there. And you always see, like when you're watching the Pickers show, it's always like some old farm that's just been handed down generation to generation. And the people that live there have never had a mortgage, never had to pay rent. They just get given a chunk of land. There you go. That's for free. Oh, man, how good would that be? How good would that be if you never had to pay rent or get a mortgage? Wow. It's over 64 it is now. See what happens when I tell you to do something? Yeah, well, I mean, when I got like, I don't know, 15 more thumbs ups. Okay, everyone, run around the house screaming, I'm a teapot, I'm a teapot. You paid $240K for a 3-bed, 2-bath in Denver. You see? You see? Houses in America are so cheap, mate. But you just see some of them, they're like 100. You watch some of those design shows. Oh, yeah, we picked this house up for 120. We're going to spend 30 on it. It's like, you got no idea how lucky you are to be able to get a house that cheap. Mate, all the houses around here, they're 600,000. I look badass, do I, with my aviator glasses, driving in my blogs. Yeah, Justin, I am badass, man. Am I going to do my outro from Greg's Kitchen? Well, I mean, if I had my guitar. Oh, there it is in the corner. Oh, do I want to? Oh, next to my table that I made in grade 10. You're back in 1983. Was it 1983 I made that table? I got my chicken out for my bake defrosting. Yep. My beautiful table. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, there's a letter from my old job. Okay, yeah. Oh, I've got a PAYG notice here, pay as you go. How much was that for? It's only 430. I got one of these pay as you go bills from the ATO for $9,000 once. I was like, what the hell? I was on the phone. I said, who's got $9,000 just lying around? Oh, well. So I scrounged up $9,000, paid it off, did my tax return, and as fast as I could, and I got back 12,000. So I was like, yes, take that, communists. What's this? Dry skin treatment wash. Ooh, that needs a wash itself. Some bank pens. Must have stolen those from the bank. I used to work in the bank, actually. I wonder if that pen still works. Let's see. Hope so. It does. I'll keep that. What else? Looks like part of a necklace here. Part of something that had like a little shell on it. It's a nice looking little shell, isn't it? Looks hungry, doesn't it? Looks like it's eating that piece of leather. Nothing else much in there. A key ring with no key. I've got a couple of like those like trendy bracelet-y sorts of things, you know, those ones. Some microphone jack things. Oh, another necklace from India, from when I was a Sikh. You see that? That's Sikhism. I don't know what that means, but that's what they wear. I'm not sure if that's the Sikh god. If I've got any Sikhs watching, you can let me know. But when I was in India, I used to walk around wearing this thing. I actually had it on in a few videos too. Yeah, man, you see? I feel good. I feel like I'm protected now by God. Thank you, God. Love God. Throw your bills in the trash. That's not a smart move, mate. You might need that credit score one time. Oh, I got some Band-Aids. What the hell is this? Looks like a little... The world's smallest file. Won't even focus on it. Oh, I think this... No, that couldn't be. Is that like a tooth thing? Maybe I had a... I don't know, but it's kind of weird. What's this? Rough Rider? What are they for? Hey, this drawer's got everything in it. Gee, I wish I'd known that was in there. Ah. Oh, look what I found. Greg's Kitchen, like thing with the on this Dymo. Isn't that funny? Got a ring here. Look at this ring. How cool is this ring? Oh yeah. All these funny things you find. It was cleaning my teeth, was it? Yeah, I think so. Have I made friends overseas? Yeah, I mean, I used to work in a few different countries overseas, and I was working with mainly Americans and Canadians. So, yeah, I used to go and visit them all the time. Plus traveling, you know, you're backpacking around, you meet people, and you in my day, we didn't even have Facebook, so you sort of lost contact with a lot of people. But if you had Facebook nowadays, mate, you know, backpacking, mate, you'd be friends with so many people. How's Bernice? She's good. I spoke to her last night. She's doing very well. She's thinking about, she started up an online business and she sold that, and now she's going to start up another one. So she's doing real well. She's thinking maybe helping me set up, you know, something so I can make some more money. Like people, when I'm doing cooking, you know, I've got this, whatever that is, a pressure cooker. I can maybe have an Amazon shop or something and actually sell that pressure cooker and make like $5 off it or something. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, I want to get that pressure cooker. So, I mean, that's what I should be doing. I mean, that would be a smart thing to do. But I don't know how to do that stuff. So Bernice said she'd probably help me set it up. So that'll be good. Play some guitar, mate. You guys don't want to hear me play guitar. You do not want to hear me play guitar. Sell some merch. Well, I've got some merch. I've got a shop, sort of, that's got merch, but no one buys it. No one wants one of my t-shirts. I sold a few, but not that many. You have that pressure cooker too, do you? It is good. You buy a Grego t-shirt. I'm not even sure if I got a Grego t-shirt. What if I can call up Finder? Let's see what's in my Finder. Normally, I've got a Greg's Kitchen. Oh, no, I do have a Grego t-shirt. I wish I could show you what it is. What if I can... No, I wouldn't be able to. Desktop. Let's have a look. Past 7 days? No, I don't want past 7 days. No, I want all my files. Desktop. You see, this computer's going a bit slow because I'm running. Let me just see. I'm sure I had like a Grego t-shirt. Got too much junk on my desktop. Yeah. Man, I could be in there for hours searching for that stuff. G'day, Tim. Oh, Tim Thurston, Jonathan's cousin from Hong Kong. I love Jonathan Thurston. I love him. Just seeing some old photos there. That's pretty funny, that stuff. I wouldn't even know how to show it to you. Doesn't matter. Go on, Greg. Get off Finder. We don't need that. What's the chords on my Greg's Kitchen theme? Oh, Project Bass Player. Well, I guess you want to know. Mate, I've already cooked 2 lots of eggs. Hey, you know what I can do? I can get this, my old Korg guitar tuner, put that on there, because I wouldn't have the faintest idea what chords are. But I know it starts off with this one. That's saying it's an F. Is that right? Or A. That's an A. And then it goes to the next one up, which I think is an E. A B. No, that says E or B. God, my tuner can't even tell. Then back, then this one, a D, and then this one, G, I think. So what's that look like? So it'll be this one. Then up, then back down, then that one, and then this one. Ooh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen, where the day I made a fried egg and I flipped it and put some sriracha and I put some cheese on it. No, it was Tabasco, that's right. I put lots of stuff on it. It was really nice and it tasted great. And you know what? I reckon it was pretty delicious. Ooh yeah. That's how I normally do it. At the end of each video, I just sit there and I normally take maybe one take. And I'll just sit there like, oh, what did I make the other day? Mexican rice. And I was like, oh yeah, this is great. Yeah, I made some Mexican rice. Ooh la la, that was so yummy. Loved it. It was so good it was. A minor, E, A minor, D, G. There you go. A minor, and E, back to an A minor, then a D. And then after the D, you know what you got to do? It's a G. Ooh, yeah. Hey, how good's that? A minor, E, A minor, D, G. They're all the same, my chords. So it's like, Mr. Strappy Head, he's so good. No, it was Mr. Strappy Head, he's so good in bed. You should give him bed. Stripey head. I don't usually play my guitar very often. I only play it after every, I used to play it all the time, but now I haven't played it like for years and years and years. I don't know why. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? I could be an absolute trooper at it. I could be like busking, just in the streets. Yeah, I wish I'd tried a bit harder with the old guitar. I guess I still could. Still young enough. I'd love to be in a band. Oh, I'd love to be in a band. Be the lead singer. Be like they're rocking like this, doing these ones. Or I'd be like rhythm guitar, because that looks pretty easy. Just need to know like 3 chords. Chuck in the old backup singing. That'd be awesome. Needles in the strawberries? No, I don't know how they'll catch that. Surely they should be able to. Oh, whenever I talk, it comes up that I'm talking in an A. I talk in A. I'm going to turn that off. The battery in this is probably about 10 years old. Oh, wow. Still original with like Chinese writing on them. Oh, no, that's not Chinese. Sure, it had Chinese writing. No, maybe not. Super heavy duty. No. You're in a band, are you, Ben? Half you're lucky. You're a piano player. Oh, I'd love to be a pianist. I'd love to be able to just sit on a piano and just start playing. Man, that would be so good. Or a guitar. What do I think of daylight saving? Yeah, I love daylight saving because the sun comes up at 4:30 in the morning here. If we had daylight saving, it wouldn't come up till 5:30. And mate, at 4:30, the last thing you want is that sun just coming through the window right in your face. It sucks, man. Although in Western Queensland, the sun wouldn't get up till 5:30. So it would be 6:30 then. But they're all farmers, so they don't care. They don't care what time they wake up. They don't set an alarm. Do I watch Gary Orson's videos? Yeah, I watch him. Yeah, he's pretty funny. The new #1 hit, I reckon so, Ben. I reckon so. Oh, I might have to go soon. I mean, it's been 2 hours and I'm starting to get tired, man. Starting to get tired standing up. Look, the live chat's just disappeared. We've got the blank screen happening. Still blank. Oh, there it comes. It's come back. Oh, they arrested someone in the strawberries. Oh, that's good. Yeah, mate, give them 10 years. 10 years with parole in like 2 years or something. That's probably what he'll get. He'll probably get a slap on the wrist. Yeah, you got a new female singer. You should have moved to Queensland. I'll be the lead singer. Imagine me up there. Just the day I tried to live. We'll be doing some like Soundgarden or something. Although I got heaps of original songs. I've written like 80 songs. I used to be able to play them. I haven't played for so long now. I just went through a stage of writing songs. It was just, they just kept coming to me all the time. New song, new song, new song, lyrics, music, everything. It was so easy. It's my top views in this one. I got no idea, actually. I think I had 80 people here before. Someone ran over some emus. I know people that shoot emus. That's some really bad people, mate. Oh, thanks, Japco O. Japco O. Oh, wow, $5.49 just for playing a song. That's more than what I could have released single and sold 10 singles, I reckon, and still only made $5.49. That's my Spanish song. Sounds Spanish, doesn't it? Like, I used to always like trying to do like this. Oh yeah. I don't know how to pick. Mind you, I've never really tried. But you probably get used to it pretty easy, I reckon. The old plucking with the old fingers. G'day, Danny. Baby. Baby. Hey, baby. Yeah. No, I'd like to be something a bit more to do with music. So I do like it, and whenever I see, I was watching that, that band. What are they called? They sing Smoko. The somethings starts with a C. I forget. I'm on Smoko, so leave me alone. That song there, so simple, a great tune. The Chats. That's it. The Chats. That's a great song, so easy. As soon as I heard that song, I immediately thought of like 10 other songs that you could write that are very similar. And I was just automatically started writing tunes in my head. Euro DJ. I'm the DJ from Europe. You know what I should do one day is get all my wigs, all my costumes, and do a whole show on like the DJ from Europe. I've got the old like priest thing I used to wear. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, the chats are good, mate. Go now. I'm going to hang up from doing this. Go and type in the Chats Smoko and have a listen to that song. It's a classic song. It's just so simple, and they're from Queensland too. They're from the Sunshine Coast. So it's just pretty funny. It's such a simple tune, but a three-piece band, but they rock out. I think they was just supporting Queens of the Stone Age too, so they're doing pretty well. Anyway, I'm going to head off. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. It's good to have a nice chat, clear my head, just get stuff out. Get the frustrations out there. It's pretty frustrating being a male in today's society with all these pressures on us. Yeah, see you, Harry. See you, Abby. I will, Sharon. Thanks for stopping by. Harry, see you. Cheers from Montreal. Sunday afternoon beers live. Well, you never know, mate. You never know. I actually just called my internet provider, my phone provider, and upped my phone thing. I was paying $39 a month for 6 gigs. I call them up. Oh, have you got any better deals than that? Oh, well, we've got $30 a month for 12 gigs. I'm like, hook me up, brother. So just from that phone call, I saved $10 a month and doubled my thing, which means I can go and do some more live videos, like live drive-through ones, and even like fishing. I can do that now. I think if I did an hour on that, it might use up 800 megs or something, or 600 megs of data, which means I should be able to do, one a week at least. Outdoors or live, maybe even 2 a week. So I'll just have to watch my data usage though. I should have gone the Optus. They've got 30 gigs for $36. I can always change. That's Canadian, yeah, I know. Canadian dollars, that's probably about $5.80 or $5.90. Let's find out. $5.49 Canadian. I've got an app on here. Let's see. It's XE Currency, it's called. Let's see what 5.49 Canadian works out to be. Okay, 5.49 Canadian, that's, oh, no, sorry. It's $5.16. Okay, so 5.49, that's $5.83. So $5.83, thanks, Japco. $5.83. Whew. Mate, that's one more song I could have sung. Thanks, Brizzy boy. Having a win there, Paul's good. The NRL prelims, no, that was last night. It's who's in the final? The Roosters and the Storm. That's right. A live gig. Well, if I do some more practice, dead or alive, you spin me right round. Yeah, it'll be a good weekend. Next weekend, big, huge weekend. And it's my birthday too. Got to go up to Brisbane and do a thing up there on Sunday. I hope I can make it back for the grand final. Mate. I'll be driving too. I won't want to stay the night up there. The Grego theme tune. Go Storm, go the Eagles. No, I'll say go the opposite of what you said, Ben. Go the Pies, which I would never thought I'd say, and go the Roosters. But I think the Storm will win and maybe the Eagles will win too. The new grill's going well, thanks. Yep, church. Might go to church now, actually. Go and get some God into me. Even though I am wearing this thing, which I do feel blessed to have. But this is Sikh, so I've got to go do the rounds of all your religions. Make sure I'm fine with all their gods. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you next time. It could even be tomorrow. I don't even know. I almost fixed my GoPro too. It's just the sound's a bit funny. I might try and use that GoPro and do some more video vlogs, not the live stuff. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching and tuning in, and I will see you next time. So, catch you then. Bye, everyone. See you later.